Okay, guys, it's baby mode for them. Okay, normal mode, wing 1. There's no CMs there. Okay, that's basically like normal mode Guild Wars 1. These guys are not going to be phased by that at all.
Looks
and this
like
is the
they
real
did start
stuff.
on my end.
Well, they've just started now for me. Well, 8 seconds ago for me, Randy.
Oh, I guess I'm a little delayed.
Randy.
Gonna quickly pause the stream.
Okay. Anyway, here we go. SenT moving into position. Both the guilds. What you typically do here is you don't you activate the CM like after everyone's landed, because that means only one person has to spam the special action hockey, right? Otherwise, everyone does. It's kind of a weird how that triggers, but it is what it is. There you go. We see the CM being enabled. Wait, what's happened with SenT? Why is there 1 DC? What's going on there? Actually, I hope they're able to get that player in there in time.
Looks like my stream is a bit delayed still.
Did they get that player? What happened there?
Wait.
Yeah, SenT.
Yeah,
No,
looks like he just GG'd on my end.
He didn't GG. He DC'd. Wait, it is actually some kind of kiting build coming out from SenT here.
Yep, this is really, really weird. Yeah, their warrior is gone, so they're going to be missing banners for the entire fight.
Well, and also DPS as well. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
As you can see here, is some kind of kiting build from SenT with the heal necro, able to continuously support the group with the barrier. Thing is about heal necro, you kind of want to be on the group, right? Because otherwise you don't really get value out of your 10 target Sand Savant. So it's curious to me that they went for, oh, we're actually getting hit there as well.
Yep, they got knocked back.
Yeah, that's not good. This is a very, very bad start for SenT, unfortunately. Very, very not good. Okay.
The kiter's actually really, really close to getting petrified as well.
Yeah.
He's at almost 90 stacks.
That's not good. This could be potentially disastrous for SenT here, actually. And what the thing is, this is why they're not really getting value out of Plague Doctor here either, right? Like, there's not much DPS coming out from the Scourge at all, to be honest. I'm not sure what exactly they were really attempting with this, but CLL is really getting some serious work here. They're really like crushing Can here, and they're almost finished with this encounter. Just to perhaps a better composition, well, and obviously having banners is going to be good for CLL.
Yeah, they're one complete DPS as well.
It is pretty unfortunate here. But yeah, CLL are going to finish the boss off and going to go ahead and move on. Yeah, the Druid has more DPS than the Scourge. That's not ideal. But then again, SenT are not that far behind. Not that far behind at all. What's going on CLL stream is lagging quite hard for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, it just froze for me as well.
Oh,
yeah, but it's coming back.
There we go. That can't seem to rectify itself quite nicely. But there we go. There's the portal for CLL. They seem to have forgotten. Some of the CLL players have indeed forgotten that they're portaling and just ran straight past it. But yeah,
they just logged off. Yeah. Probably swapping classes.
SenT are going to finish off Can in just a few moments, but they are a little bit delayed.
Yeah, about 30 to 40 seconds.
Not good. Again, just running 2 healers and a Scourge Kiter at that. It seems to be a bit of an error on the part of SenT, really.
Yeah, it's really unexpected. I thought they'd be going a full try-hard DPS comp over there.
Yeah. I did indeed expect that. But yeah, it does look like it is to prevent a relog here by the looks of this. But are we going to see a portal?
Scourge.
Oh, we're not going to see a portal here either, actually. Oh, no, we are. Okay, no, we are going to see the portal. There we go. That's going to be the blink up from the Mesmer to save a bit of time there. Bit of a cheeky skip. Lovely job there from Mages. Okay. And CLL moving on to MO right now. Here we go. They will be just collecting it. Yep, there's the CM enabled. They're going to start on this. So, this is the most lethal boss of the tournament. Okay, will it claim another victim, Randy? What do you think?
I think one of these two teams are definitely going to wipe to this, because it's kind of not really RNG, but you kind of have to hope that your DPS is on par to not actually get cucked by the blue spikes, the blues and spikes happening at the same time.
Well, I mean, you want to aim for around, what is it? 190k I think is safe, and 100.
Yeah, is that the number?
Yeah, 190k is safe. 140k is safe as well. So I think it's in brackets of 50k or something like that. That can be considered a safe DPS number. And, well, I mean, if you don't, you will get wrecked. Because if you get those blue squares and spikes at the exact same time, there is no surviving it. Well, unless you get protect, of course. Then you can survive it. Oh, SenT having a bit of downtime as well. But no, they are able to start pretty smoothly. Not too far behind, honestly, either. If they have better DPS, I can see them catching up here, honestly. I can see this actually them catching up. The Necro for SenT will also make this pretty safe too, and applying lots of conditions for the Thieves too. And we see it's going to be, I mean, say, yeah, the Renegade as well. So it's Renegade with Deadeye, Holosmiths, Daredevil, and of course the Scourge for SenT. So I would say a very balanced comp there. You have the hyper aggression of the Thieves, balanced out with the safety of the Holosmith and the Necro. Right, so a very solid comp there, coming out from SenT there.
I do think one of the Holos is actually Condi. Based on the amount of damage he's doing, it's about 5k lower, so it's probably the missing confusion stacks.
Well, I think that's even good, right? I mean, that will. I mean,
definitely.
Oh wait, hang on. CLL's in trouble here.
That's really close.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Woo. They
just lost one person.
They lost one person. But yeah, that's what we're talking about, guys. If you've got to be in the blues. If you're not in the blues, you do die. And if you're in the spikes, you die. So if you get them at the same time, you die. So I wonder if they could have used Protect there, actually. Maybe they just didn't think it was worth it.
They probably want to save it for later on because
for the final spikes, right?
SenT also has the one down apparently.
Ooh, yeah, I think actually
their druid actually died.
Oh, so they lost Dispel and they lost their healer.
No, they have Dispel.
Well, oh no, I think they're all. Oh no, SenT.
Oh man.
Oh, SenT wipes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think they're wiping. Yep, they're resetting.
Yeah, just a chain reaction.
There's the one wipe.
They lost that DPS. Unfortunately, they lost that damage. They fell behind. The spikes screwed them over. This is kind of one of the bosses that you really want to practice a lot, right? You want to make sure you're always in that safe zone. And SenT just weren't in the safe zone, unfortunately.
Yep. So CLL is down 2 players. They probably have one more set of spot. Nope, they should be safe. Those spikes
are a bit spicy. They do have the Protect, though, which is good.
Yep.
Oh. They
lost
should
another
be
person.
fine.
But they're good, yeah. Basically, if the blues spawn before the spikes, you're pretty much always safe, because the blues do pop faster than the spikes.
Ooh.
Yep, they're definitely fine.
Yep, that should be it. And there you go. CLL will now go on to Samrog, and SenT have got to start all over again on Mercer Overseer, I'm afraid. 9 wipes on Mercer Overseer in this bracket, guys. That's pretty intense, I've got to say. That is quite intense. MOCM
I think that's the boss
success.
that most people wipe to, right? Or is that Doom?
Oh yeah, no, 9 wipes by far. By far the highest wipes in the tournament is to MOCM, dude. MOCM, one of the most inconspicuous. No one fears MO, right? No one looks at Mercer Overseer and goes, "Whoa,
normal mode and hardest CM."
That's not good for SenT either, actually. Well, they are able to.
Man.
Okay, no, they do it. Yeah, they do. Okay, it wasn't as close as I thought.
Okay,
it looked really close. It wasn't actually that close. But never mind. Looks like they're
doing a bit of downtime before they started, but they are fairly ahead, so that shouldn't make a difference.
Yep.
We'll see what type of strat they use here.
Yeah, it's just a regular few downs already, though. That's not a good start for CLL. It looks fairly basic. We see the triple Holosmith with the Deadeyes, the Daredevils as well, with a DH.
They're getting a lot of people hit by mechanics.
Yeah. A rough start, but seems to have smoothed out now for CLL.
Yep.
Oh, that spear, a bit tricky there. Slightly tricky for them. And then moving on to the first Brave Bar. I feel like the DPS not too great coming up from CLL right now so far.
Yep, looks like their warriors doing better than one of their DPS already.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I believe that's not correct. That's not supposed to happen, right? You're an SC, so you know about
probably
the DPS.
Not. I mean, it is a power warrior, but it should never really be over any of the DPS.
Of course, the power warrior for the CC. This is another one of those bosses. This guy's got even more break bars than Sloth, dude. Break bar every 10% of his hit points, which is very, very scary. And if you fail the CC, one player will fall each time. Then you'll be, well, if you lose a player every time you fail every CC, you're going to be very, very lonely at the end of this encounter.
You'll be the only one surviving, I believe.
That's correct.
9 people dead.
That's correct, Randy. SenT take down Mercer Overseer. Their deficit is not insurmountable here. It wouldn't take that much to go wrong for CLL on this Samrog for them to catch up. Actually, good CC there coming out.
It takes one greed to pop their Aegis to wipe them.
Oh yeah,
and to catch up.
Yeah, absolutely. It does look though. We saw this parallel right before. It's going to be one entire phase ahead, right? For CLL. We saw this, for Samrog. Yeah, we saw this in the WE versus Derp matchup in the first round here. It was exactly the same thing happened, except of course it was Derp being a full phase ahead. Yeah, once again, it's not insurmountable. We did see We Wipe on Escort kind of start to catch up, but then eventually did crumble towards the end of the fight, unfortunately. But will SenT have any better luck in this situation?
Looks like their Guardian did use Brits, but then he switched over to the normal utility mode.
Yeah, well, I mean, what do we have here for SenT? We have the Guardians, a lot of Dragon Hunters. This is more of a classic strat, right? You have a lot of Guardians, all with stability, and of course Bane Signet for solid CC, and you can simply cheese a lot of the mechanics using the stability that the Guardians can provide. The blocks can also be very, very handy as well. We see Shelter on this Guardian, so in case he is in a really bad spot, he can just fully block, which is very convenient for him as well. Although one downside there.
Kind of a weird position to go through.
Yeah.
Looks like there's 2 nature spirits down already, so they're not going to have one if they do need a res.
Stuff goes bad, yeah, they will be without a safety net, and
some poor coordination there.
Yeah, and to be honest, they need this to go very well for them. This has to be good. Wait, using Bane Signet there on nothing, actually. Ooh, and bopped as well. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not what SenT need, and they can't.
The boss is standing on the spikes.
So they can't go in the hitbox for more DPS. That's not good for their Guardians. They're losing a lot of damage here, I think. SenT having a rough time in these Wing Force challenge modes.
CC was okay, I'd say.
Yep, CC is solid, I think. Well, of course, like all those Bane Signets are really going to come into play. They have Basilisk Venom as well with a Holosmith. But CLL are powering ahead right now, and it looks very stable. No wipes or even signs of instability so far for our raid-selling guild. All looking very, very good. Oh, and there you go. There's the second split face. 33% for CLL. They've got to deal with these ads. Again, these 2 ads. Gonna move the little ad on to the boss, and then kill the big ad to cause the little ad to explode, causing the big ad to be vulnerable. You have to do that. Then another further 2 times to finish off both the ads, and there you go. Then you spawn the boss again. This is one of the more unintuitive mechanics in raids, and no one really knew how to do this boss correctly until I think ArenaNet told us how to do it. I believe you actually have to read the RP to actually figure out how to do this boss.
I remember the first time we did it, we had to like Condi stack the boss.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did too.
Cheese the way around.
Oh, and SenT didn't abuse the pathing on Rig'em either there in their first split phase, so they're going to lose more time.
Really bad spikes.
Yep, not good. So there's a bit of a bug here. There's something wrong with the pathing mesh or something on this boss. If you don't stand right at the front near the boss, Rig'em will actually run to the middle of the room before running towards you, which will just cause you a lot of time and is very, very inconvenient to actually deal with. And CLL, moving on to the last phase. They're on the home stretch. It's pretty difficult to die from here. Like most of the bad stuff is ahead. Even if they lose a few players, they probably won't be too upset about it, and they'll be able to finish it. He's gained a new useless attack. That overhead smash is one of the worst abilities in the history of Guild Wars 2 bosses. But there you go. SenT. Well, they're going to need a blistering fast Deimos. Whoa, good CC there from that from CLL.
Really clean.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, SenT are really going to have a perfect Deimos, and they need CLL's Deimos to go to shit as well. So
yeah, they definitely need to wipe here in order to catch up.
Looks like CLL, I mean, after a pretty rough start in this tournament, they had a few issues, right, in the earlier rounds of the tournament. They seem to have kind of picked up their act and really polished it up. Maybe they were just doing it for suspense, right? They just wanted to just, kind of just show off and say, you know what, we can feed, we can wipe, but we're still going to come out and win in the end, and that's exactly what they're doing here. They are looking to hold on to their tournament livelihood in the amateur raiding party by taking down Mage is SenT. in this lower bracket, and they will move on, perhaps. But, guys, you don't say this stuff too early. You really don't, okay? You really, really don't. Because there's still one more boss, and anything can happen, guys.
Yep, from the dirt match we last watched, you can see that wipes can happen at really unfortunate times.
Yeah. It's, and of course it is Deimos, and Deimos is one of the more unstable bosses, right? Like, so some things can be, I don't want to say bullshit, but I want to say like slightly bullshit, right? Like there's
with the boon strips and everything that happened right before the Mind Crush goes off.
Yeah. There we go. So, CLL will attempt the one burn, but I mean, SenT are getting work done here too. To be fair, they are going to be in hot pursuit, but they've got another split phase to go through before they can even get to Deimos, and they are very far behind here, unfortunately.
I think they did lose time on this Samrock, didn't they?
I think their Samrock has not been as clean as CLL's for sure. Yeah.
Yep, they're only one phase down before, and now they're a phase and a half, I'd say.
Yeah. They've certainly lost time. I think just some overall inefficiencies with their split phase, and honestly, their DPS, the way they move their boss is a lot safer. I think a lot less aggressive than the way CLL was moving Samrock. Samrock was not really moving that much with CLL. They were just moving him through the middle, like navigating him through the middle of the room. Whereas SenT are going for a slightly safer strategy with regards to boss movement, and that means that DPS can't connect as well, especially seeing as they're Guardians. Guardians need to get in the hitbox for Whirling Wrath.
Definitely. Oh, they did get the Wonder Burn, looks like, CLL. So that does save them about 10-15 seconds.
Yep. And they're running, once again, a fairly standard, but also quite nice and safe comp. We have a few Deadeyes for that big dick DPS, but we also have some Holosmiths for some Immobilize, some CC, solid DPS, Cleave, and stuff like that, and to really top it all off, we see the Scourge there as well, guys. So the Scourge will provide not the best damage in the world, but what it does provide is a huge amount of safety. Especially when it comes to the later phase in the fight, when there are going to be mass prides land spawning that will kill our helpless, immobilized, worthless soul, and he can't be healed. That Necro is going to smooth things out wonderfully for CLL here, because that Epidemic will make sure that none of them get in. And that can also prevent them from getting screwed, because there's a bit of an annoying gimmick on this fight, guys. You need to have Aegis or some kind of block to survive Deimos' mega one-shot attack, right? Because Saul doesn't help you, right? He does not help you at all in CM. So, what do players do? They use, as you see, the Precognition Well. But if a Greed reaches Saul at the same time as the deadly attack, some quite bad things can happen, okay? And why is that? It's because the Greeds will actually remove the Aegis, causing a hard wipe. And that is, well, and wiping is not good, guys, okay? Oh, I'm mimicking the precog there. Bonus precog, bonus Aegis, making sure that all those slams get destroyed too. So, it's pretty good.
Like, SenT is just about to finish their Samrock.
Yep.
So they definitely need a wipe. Otherwise,
I believe they're around 2 minutes behind at this point. That's not good.
That is a really slow Samrock, it looks like.
Yeah, they did. I think they had some problems with just connecting their DPS players there, unfortunately. But you never know. Bad things can happen. There is the first black circle.
On that black and wipe the entire group.
Oh yeah, that can happen. Have there been any black circles been triggered?
There's been one, but I believe it was actually in metas. I can't remember, but they triggered it, but they just walked away from it.
Okay, so they were able to negate that. Okay, not bad, not bad. Guys, let's not spam that. Okay, let's maybe not put that in the chat. Wait, the fucking mods are doing it. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, well, never mind then, okay? Never mind, okay? Anyway, so CLL on the second Saul already. We see a beautiful perspective of our Chrono kiting the boss around, doing nothing at all, really. And there we go, the Saul is here. And this is actually one of the more dangerous Sauls, because this Saul can really fuck you over. He can remove your Aegis. Oh, hang on a minute. A little bit of...
very low. Yep.
Oh. If this Soul removes their Aegis, they can be in some serious trouble. But looks like, nope, the Aegis does hold firm, and they should be able to finish off that Soul. In my opinion, this Soul, the one that splits, which he didn't even split, by the way. I think they managed to one burn, which is really good.
Yeah, they let it split up there at around 55%.
Yeah.
And then you can delay that second
Exactly,
split.
because of course, guys, you know how you have cooldowns? Well, NPCs have cooldowns too. So nice little touch there by CLL actually to kind of make it a bit safer. Because if that Soul splits, all 4 of his little Souls can also, his little mirror images, can remove the Aegis from you. And they're also ranged as well, not melee. Which, it doesn't look like they're ranged, because they actually just like, they do a melee attack, but it's actually like, it's not even a projectile, it's like an instant damage AoE that just attacks you, right? But it can remove your Aegis and cause a very frustrating wipe with not a lot you can really do about it, really, except if you have something like a Dragon Hunter for the F3. Yeah. But there we go. What are we seeing here? CLL progressing quite nicely. SenT, however, they are also doing the same. I think we're probably going to see
a triple burn, or was it a double burn? I didn't quite catch that.
Wait, was it? Oh, wait, was it? They didn't even get it in one go. Oh, that sucks.
No. Yeah, in any case, they are really far behind, but looks like SenT has approached the 40% phase. It's been a while now. Are they? Oh no, they're sending everyone up. It looks like.
They're not going for the sacrifice strategy here.
Yeah, they could have done that. It was fairly safe for them.
Yeah, but I think they just wanted to keep it super safe, make sure there's no shenanigans happening.
Yep.
Well, how do you feel about this DH fucking hand cutter, dude? Like, this is a pretty nice meme, right?
I actually have never seen that before. It's
Yeah.
the first time seeing it being done. Or I've seen it in the previous match, but never seen it in person.
Me neither. It's always good to learn new things, really, and that's what the ARP brings, guys. Okay, it brings that freshness, guys. Okay.
Oh, they have one down.
Oh, I think that's probably gonna be a death
Step
as well.
on the black.
Yep, that's a death. Yeah, he's unsalvageable. Oh, they need to be careful. They do get ported actually by the Soul. They haven't triggered they've only triggered it once, I think, so it's not a big problem right now.
Alive. Oh,
Nope, he just fell over. But it looks like CLL are going to be able to get this victory here, I think. They should be pretty much okay. SenT are a really long way behind, like 3 minutes, honestly like 3 minutes at this point, I think. It's really not going to be too pretty for SenT at this point. They'd have to have some outrageous DPS and then have most of CLL die or have Soul die or something, but I don't think that's going to happen. That Necromancer doing some crazy cleave. Also, the tank moving the boss directly onto the Pride to get that done as well. And there you go. That's 10% for CLL. And this will almost certainly spell victory. Oh, no, and SenT. Oh, no, SenT triggers black as well. That is really unfortunate.
They just... Oh, my... Oh, nope. They seem to be fine, though.
Yep, they should be fine.
Or are they? Yep, they're okay.
They're fine. They're fine.
They just have to really hope for a 10% wipe. Someone stepping on the blacks down there.
You are exactly right, Randy. That is indeed what needs to happen.
Saul gives Deimos the signet as well.
Oh. Well, I mean, CLL needs to wipe if SenT's going to win. And SenT don't even go for the... wait, no, they're on the second Soul, actually. Never mind, I thought they were on the Sacrifice Soul, but no, they're actually not there yet. So sacrificing now would be a bit weird, and we're not going to see that. But yeah, I mean, I think CLL should be able to close this out here, and unfortunately, this is where the story of Mage will actually end. I think they really showed so much promise. I think they did so damn well, actually, in this tournament. I think Mage is a very, very impressive guild. And there you go, that is it.
That's really unfortunate. If did not wipe out that mode and had a cleaner Samrock, they would have definitely had this. They showed a lot of promise in the other wings as well. Yeah, absolutely. Perhaps this was one of the wings they were not so confident about, perhaps. I'm not exactly certain. Obviously, like, their practice schedules are unknown to me. You know, I'm not a psychic, but yeah, quite unfortunate for SenT. They will sadly be eliminated here, and yeah, it will be CLL moving on in the losers bracket, and they're going to go ahead and face off against Saul in the next section of the lower bracket, which is going to be happening tomorrow, guys. So yeah, if you want to see CLL play, then yeah, you can come back tomorrow and enjoy some of that crisp gameplay. SenT, though, they are getting some work done.
Will they go for the sacrifice strat? I would imagine they would probably want to, given that they know that they're probably behind at this point. Unfortunately, they may even know that they have sadly been defeated by CLL.
Yep, just finishing off the kill.
Yep, they're just going to finish
25%.
it. There it is. They are going to do sacrifice as well. There's the sacrifice. So we're going to see some dank soul kiting perspective. Will they be able to survive until the team arrives? That's the real question.
Guardian does have quite a few heals and blocks and self-sustain. They should be okay.
Yep, I think it should be okay. And in this time while we're setting up our final match of the day, guys, which is going to be between. Wait, someone wants to DM me. Someone's DMing me. What's it going to be? Okay. I do want to just say, Mage, guys, let's get a clapper in the chat, guys. Let's get claps. Let's get like a keeper with 2 arms. Let's get a kappa with 2 arms. I really want to, guys, let's give some serious support to Mage SenT here. They came to this tournament, okay. Guild Wars 1 speedrunners. These guys were not particularly known in the Guild Wars 2 scene, and I think they deserve everyone's respect and definitely everyone's applause in the tournament, because they came out, they had some hell good runs, okay, put up some serious fights, and just destroyed people in the qualifier, like nearly kept up with Meta on Wing 1 as well. So honestly, extremely well played by Mage SenT as well. So good job to them. Fortunately, it's not going to be quite enough. They are sadly 3 minutes behind. Like the Samrog, the Mercer Overseer wipe, like having unfortunately that very bad DC on Cairn, all of it was just too much. And they are going to finish off the boss very shortly, but unfortunately, this does end their tournament run, and Collapse will be advancing onwards. So, yeah, once again, guys, very well played. Very well played from Mage SenT. They really distinguished themselves and put their name out there. You are going to see, we're going to see more from these guys again. Let's put it like that. We're definitely going to see more. I guarantee you of that. They're certainly not done, and there will obviously be next time. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see those guys again. So, really good stuff, guys. Really, really good stuff from both of these teams. Congratulations to CLL. They will keep their dream alive.